We're here with Volvo, and they are on a cross-country tour with their two new EVs, the EX90 and the EX30. We've got the EX90. It's a 7-passenger SUV, and it is the third EV in the Volvo lineup.
All right, so Volvo has some big plans. Every year between now and 2030, they're going to introduce a new EV, replacing gas models. So by 2030, EV only. In fact, they hope to be a net zero company by 2040.
Now, this EX90 is built in the U.S. The EX90 has two powertrain options, both all-wheel drive. The performance model has 496 horsepower and 671 pound-feet of torque. It goes 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.9 seconds and 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. The EX90 has a 111 kilowatt-hour battery and gets an estimated 480 kilometers, 300 miles of range. It can tow almost 5,000 pounds. There will be a less powerful EX90 available as well, with 402 horsepower, and it offers the same range.
So the current XC90 has been out for several years, and if you were going to redo it with a brand new model, it would probably look something like this. It's a classic design that has aged beautifully in the marketplace. This is basically just a more modern twist on that, and it's full electric. Volvo says this EX90 is a statement of where the company has been and where it's going. The EX90 contains approximately 15% recycled steel, 25% recycled aluminum, as well as over 105 pounds of recycled plastics and bio-based materials. The EX90 Thor's hammer headlamps greet you with a welcome sequence when you approach the car. The pixels actually open and close. The sleek and streamlined silhouette is clean and modern with flush door handles. The EX90 is 3 inches longer than the XC90 and a little bit wider, but the wheelbase is about the same. Both offer about the same amount of cargo space behind the third row and overall cargo space, but the EX90 also has a frunk, so you get a little bit more space with this EV.
Wow, look at this interior. It certainly doesn't disappoint. Volvo has always made beautiful interiors. This is clean, it's modern, it's refined, it's elegant. I like the wood trim in here, and of course the cloth seats in this light gray color. Volvo's done quite a nice job. I find that the seats are quite comfortable, but with many Volvos now, everything is done inside the touchscreen. This Volvo EX90 does have a digital driver display, unlike the EX30. Volvo claims the EX90 uses recycled materials in the cabin, all full of natural and responsibly sourced materials. It has a large vertical 14.5-inch touchscreen with Google built in and a digital driver display behind the steering wheel. Google Apps and Services, Google Maps, and more of your favorite apps on Google Play all come built in. The EX90 is compatible with wireless Apple Carplay. There is an available Bowers and Wilkins audio system featuring Dolby Atmos as a Volvo first, and there are speakers integrated into the headrests.
Well, if you're a regular on this channel, you know the shtick. Pretty good legroom, whoa, loads of headroom, one big huge panel for the sunroof, or skylight if you want to call it that. You have an armrest here, unlike the EX30 doesn't have an armrest in the center. And of course the seats slide fore and aft. Do they tilt? Yes, they tilt. That's all good. Figure that out, pre-production. And of course you need to slide the seats fore and aft to get in the third row. This is a biggie. Okay, here we are going in the back seat. Now the great thing about electric cars is you have a low floor. You can see here they've got the third row down for extra cargo space. Yeah, there's room for my feet. There's room for my knees, but it's kind of what you expect in this class of vehicle. I would say it's very similar to the current gas model.
The standard safety in this EX90 is higher than any Volvo on the market. And Volvo says that it wants to understand you and the vehicle's surroundings. The EX90 has an invisible shield of safety enabled by Volvo's latest sensing technology inside and outside. State-of-the-art sensors like cameras, radars, and LiDAR are connected to the car's computers, creating a real-time 360-degree view. This technology can see small objects hundreds of yards ahead, creating more time to inform, act, and avoid. Inside, if you get drowsy, Volvo says the EX90 will alert you, first softly nudging and then more insistent. If you fall asleep, the vehicle is designed to safely stop and call for help. The EX90 is also the first Volvo that's hardware ready for autonomous driving.
This EX90 comes with a very fast 11 kilowatt onboard charger. When it's hooked up to a DC fast charger of speeds up to 250 kilowatts, you can charge the EX90 from 10 to 80% in just 30 minutes, with a level 2 charger from 0 to 100% in about 11 hours. This EX90 is the first Volvo with the necessary hardware to enable bidirectional charging. This is technology where the car battery can supply extra energy to your home or other electric devices. Volvo plans to make bidirectional charging available in the future in select markets. So a big, luxurious EV is not going to be cheap, my friends. We do not have pricing for Canada. We do have a starting price in the United States. It's expected to start under $80,000. So in Canada, it will be $1 million.
Not quite $1 million.
We don't know yet. Here's the other thing. When can you raise your hand and put orders in? It's going to be just before the end of the year, and these will be delivered in the summer of 2024, and they're made in America.
Well, I hope you like our EX90 first look video. We're excited to drive this, hopefully one day soon. Tell us what you think. Do you like the design? What do you think of the pricing in the US? And how about that range? Type below.